Hi, welcome to Tarot Tuesday. Today I'm diving into the energy of January. Happy New Year! That involves letting go of the past energy and calling in the energy for the new year. I'm using the Sacred Forest Oracle deck, and I was guided to pull 3 cards. Let's have a look. Alright, so the 3 cards are going to represent the past we're letting go, the theme of the month of January, and the new energy we are calling in. So the past we're letting go is success. Now, this does not mean that you let go of the successes that you've had. Oh, they mean nothing. All that success means no. When a positive card is in a position of like letting go, this would be letting go of your limiting beliefs around success. And I would say your definition of success. How are you defining it? Most people define it in our society based on money, income, status, relationships. So say you got divorced or broke up with somebody, say you lost your job or didn't make your benchmark, goal for income. You might label that as a failure versus a success, but we're saying let go of your idea of success. Success is simply growth and learning. It's having the human experience. That's all that your spirit is here wanting. So, all the emotions, grief, sadness, loss, frustration, disappointment, all those things are just experiences that the spirit doesn't have on the other side. The spirit is, all love and light, and it doesn't get to have the contrast, to have disappointments so that they can appreciate the successes or the things that go well even more, right? Like with grief, we learn to appreciate life and not take it for granted, take our loved ones for granted because we don't know how long we have with them. So we need those experiences. So I would look at letting go of your limiting beliefs and your definition of success and redefining it. Success sometimes might just be surviving the year. That's not always easy for everybody, and not everybody gets out of the year alive, right? Not everybody got through it. So look at success as, picking yourself up after a fall, learning from the experience, growth, appreciation. Those are different ways of defining success. So I would let go of your definition of success so that in the new year, you can be grateful for the way things show up and look at it differently. Up next is the theme for the month of January. It's so pretty. So it is the theme of joy. Now, they're saying that it's about having joy despite external circumstances. Joy is not happiness. Happiness is based on external circumstances, things going well. Joy is an internal, deeper, it's a base level joy for being alive, for having the human experience. As I was just saying, with those successes, things that may have looked like failure, it's still the joy that you get to experience that and have that, because again, not everybody does, and your spirit certainly doesn't when it doesn't have a physical body. The joy of simply feeling the wind on your skin, enjoying the taste of good food, that isn't it's a deep level of joy that you simply get to experience everything. When you've worked with death work like I have as a spiritual death doula, you've had a lot of those experiences of souls crossing and them just wanting one more day, one more cup of tea, just one more, drive around the block where they can just see the sun's, rise or the sunset. Like they're just looking for those little joys of the human experience that is going to be completely different when they're in spirit because they don't have a physical body, which comes with emotions and sensations and hearing a wonderful song and seeing their grandkids face smile and stuff. Like it's finding joy despite external circumstances that may not be ideal. Joy despite pain, grief, loss, things not going that, the way that you think that you want them to. It's finding joy in the small things, just cuddling with your pet, just reading a good book, listening to your favorite song, finding joy in those moments that we often take for granted. And then where we are headed. Okay, gratitude. That ties into exactly what I was talking about, having the gratitude for simply your human experience, that you get to experience these things in a human physical body. Gratitude also allows you to attract more of those positive things that you're being grateful for, right? Like the form that take doesn't matter. It's the energy that is the frequency match. So if you're grateful for getting a parking space, grateful somebody opened the door for you, grateful, for the food that you have that not everybody can afford, if you're grateful even for those little things, then it doesn't matter how big or little, the universe will simply give you more experiences to be grateful for. And those grateful things, that gratitude may be something big, like, success is in your business the way that you had envisioned it, more clients, more money. It can be those things, but it's also being grateful for all these little tiny things, right? Like all these little lights are little tiny experiences that you can be grateful for and enjoy that energy. And then you may find that if you're grateful for all these little tiny things, you may not need those big success ideas to feel joy, to feel gratitude, that you're not waiting for something big. There's something every day. I would say, if you haven't already, start this new year, start January with a gratitude practice. 3 things a day to be grateful for. It will force your brain to look for the positives, to look for the good things. Like I said, something as simple as, somebody letting you cut in line at the grocery store so you got out a little faster. Like having gratitude for those little experiences will bring in more. So that is the energy for the month of January. Focus on the joy which you can get from the gratitude, your human experience, good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter. We are here to experience, to learn, to grow, to level up from that. That is true success. So as far as me for the month of January and what I've got coming up, I am launching my Akashic Records course and community. So I'm offering level 1 and level 2 of the course in various formats. And then I'm offering the community so that you can, work with each other, you can support each other, you can get feedback from me in the community off of Facebook, so it's completely private. So check out the link in the description. Sign up for the wait list to get early bird pricing. I'm dropping it pretty soon in the new year, so you want to take advantage of that. All right, Happy New Year, and I'll talk to you next time.